Any mention for unlisted matter? Any mention for unlisted matter? From the main list, item number 1.
Please, Your Lordship, this is a traffic congestion matter. We need a bit of accommodation, Your Lordship. We were supposed to file further report today.
Yes.
Your Lordship, the instruction that I have received, Your Lordship, we haven't got the report yet. Maybe most probably during the course of the day, or if not by Monday.
You know, we are arming our NLU Meg, which is to be inaugurated tomorrow,
Lordship, yes.
with some projects pertaining to traffic planning,
Lordship.
international studies, case studies in India. But it's becoming desperate. Yesterday, I had gone to NLU because we had the orientation program yesterday, so I addressed right in the end.
Lordship.
While going and coming back, of course, I got through because people are very disciplined. They leave the middle third lane free. But for ordinary people who are going, it's a nuisance. What happened to the buses?
No,
for
Lordship,
the schools?
The buses are operational in some schools.
Some school is started, Lordship, operational. Some school. So we'll come exactly with the instruction, Your Lordship.
Since the state seeks some time.
Your Lordship, the even odd number that was in place after the last order. Local taxes.
Even odd won't never work.
Will never work. Lordship,
Even odd doesn't work. What it prompts some people to do is to have one even number plate and another odd number plate.
Absolutely, Lordship.
So,
Lordship, we're waiting mostly for the completion of the overbridge, Anjali to Railbound.
yes.
There is indicated in the last order also, Lordship. If that is,
But that is,
again, long term.
nothing is, some trees have been felled and that we are waiting for that.
But Your Lordship, it was for the National Highway Authority to call tender. It got stuck up in that area. So far, state was concerned, Lordship, that has been 90%.
It's in the state's interest.
No, absolutely.
It's not in Delhi's interest.
Absolutely correct, Lordship. Yes.
So the state should be, up and about and ensure that something is done.
No, Lordship, we are pursuing, but it's for them to get the tender. They could not get the tender. There was only a single
I must,
tender.
of course, congratulate you for a beautiful road that has been there, which is an alternative to going down from Mairang.
Absolutely, Lordship. Yes.
From Mairang to Riboy, that road is excellent and is quite an alternative. But this Bean Road, particularly the state of the road between Barnihat and Jorabat,
Lordship, yes.
pathetic. Plus, you have to control the parking and things. Those are man management issues.
Lordship is correct.
There are trucks which are parked
Yes, Lordship.
double lane.
I have seen also,
There is
Lordship.
only a single lane traffic which can pass.
That management part.
There has to be some, kind of consultation or some kind of tie-up with Assam police to regulate that area. Because if you see, at Jorabat, if you're coming from Guwahati, if you turn right,
Lordship,
under
yes.
that flyover,
Under the flyover, yes.
you'd see over there. But if you turn left, go towards the Jagi Road side,
Jagi Road.
it's absolutely clear. So Assam police does its job and pushes the rubbish this side. No, we don't want to be critical. We are not the government. We are not the administration.
No, Lordship,
These
absolutely.
are matters that have to be looked into.
And he has to be addressed. Lordship is absolutely correct. Because in long run, this is going to create more problem if we don't address it now.
You adopted an attitude that The High Court will bark anyway, let it bark. We'll do nothing.
No, absolutely not, Lordship.
That appears to...
Lordship would at least appreciate that whenever date is fixed for report, we are very diligent in at least coming with the report and steps taken. But we are aware, Lordship, that maybe the steps are not substantial or sometimes less, but...
Since no fresh report has emanated from the state, let the matter stand over for a fortnight. Paragraph, it is imperative that the report called for by the order dated May 11, 2023 be filed, fully fleshed out and complete in all regards.
Lordship.
Item number 2.
May I please the Lordship? My Lord, state has filed a report and then we have filed a small rejoinder to it, my Lord, where we have raised various issues, my Lord. Here, my Lord,
What is the matter about?
it's about water crisis in the city, my Lord, where my Lord has directed them to file a report. They file a report and then we have filed a rejoinder to it, my Lord. But here, the main issues which the public are facing is the water tanker. There is no regulation. Some they are charging 1,200 rupees, some they are charging 1,500 for the same amount, quantity of water, my Lord. Now there is no regulation. They are charging whatever they feel like. Second thing, my Lord, there are lots of schemes. They are not saying anything about those schemes, whether these schemes they are implementing or not, my Lord. Let them file a proper affidavit, my Lord. Then it will be more clear, my Lord.
My Lord, they were supposed to file a rejoinder against our report.
We have filed it.
That they have not yet filed. My Lord.
We have filed it, my Lord.
My Lord, we did not receive.
We have filed it, my Lord. Yesterday itself we have filed it and we have served the copy to the office, my Lord, government office.
I'll confirm it.
A status report has been filed by the state pertaining to the water supply in the capital city of Shillong. Paragraph, a rejoinder has been used by the petitioner and a copy thereof forwarded to the state. Paragraph, apart from the problem of exorbitant rates charged by water tankers supplying water to various parts of the city, which the state must immediately regulate and rein in, there have to be long-term and short-term plans put in place for the immediate future and how the state reckons the demand for water would be, say, 20 years hence. Full stop. Paragraph, the state would also do well to clean and rejuvenate water bodies in and around the city, particularly the rivers and streams that may have been choked up or completely contaminated. Full stop. The district council should be tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that local folk who live by the water bodies act responsibly, full stop. also central projects with sufficient funds, particularly to the northeastern states, that may be availed of, full stop. The state should file a comprehensive affidavit covering all aspects indicated here and above. Within, by the time the matter appears next, a fortnight hence.
Obliged.
It's for your future, sir.
My lord.
You have to hold the state accountable for.
Right.
Anything else that we should say about the vote? The affidavit should also indicate the outlines of the Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme, including whether any place in addition to Mawphlang is proposed as a site for an additional reservoir.